And welcome back to the Summit High School field. Today, TOC semi-final game, Summit versus Chatham. A big rivalry matchup. Luca, take us through this game. What's keys here?
I mean, Chatham has not had the hardest way here. They just beat Haddonfield 13-5. Summit has had a great year so far. They're still a young team, though. They're not perfect. You know, Chatham and Summit, they played earlier in the season. Summit came out with the win. Chatham really has nothing to lose here. They're going to come out early, and Summit's just going to have to just step on the gas early and just take the lead.
Yeah, last time they played, Summit was able to win by score 10-7. However, we're looking at two very young teams, so we could really see anything. We know that Summit has a freshman starting on defense and a midi taking their draw. And and a sophomore midi taking their draw. So they're just as young as this very young Chatham team.
Yeah, I mean, this would be a really interesting game here. You know, two very good teams.
Yeah, Summit especially has come into this game. They've absolutely dominated most of their games. They've come against very strong teams and come out with huge wins. And they beat a team that Chatham lost to. They were able to beat Ridgewood, and Chatham actually lost to that team. And Summit comes into this game with leading goal scorer Junior Jane Freeman, assist leader sophomore Anya Wardle, and point leader junior Lily Spinner.
I think this is a really big game. It's the last year of the TOC Summit. Many state championships, I think 1 or 2 TOCs, a very acclaimed program. Chatham just doesn't have that same acclaim. Summit's going to really be working hard here. Try to get the final TOC, bring it home.
Yeah, Summit is a huge program. However, not too much success when it comes to TOC. A little bit. Yeah. I believe that the girls have won. So definitely last season winning this TOC, being the forever TOC winners would be huge for them. But they're coming up against junior midfielder Ashley Kiernan, who leads her team in goals, assists, and points. And just a lot to look forward to in this game.
Yeah, we'll really see how the Summit defense takes that matchup, you know. I think CC Webb probably be guarding her. The Virginia commit has been great all year for Summit.
Yeah, she's been absolutely incredible for this season. And we've seen some great players. And just to name a couple people for Chatham, Kelsey Clark committed to Cornell. Ashley Kiernan, of course, committed to Yale. And we have Maddie Engelkrot committed to Elon. So this really should be a great game. Both teams full of commits, but we know that commits isn't everything. It's really how you play as a team and who wants it more.
Yep. I mean, I feel like the deciding factor in this game, it's going to be GBs. You know, who's getting that ball. It's equal distance for them. Who's fighting for it? Who's really, like, coming up with the draw. I feel like that's going to be the deciding factor in this game. There's two very good teams, though. Yeah,
it's two really strong teams. We're going to get started in about 20 seconds, and music's still playing. Summit had a little dance circle going on, and this game's really, both teams really want this, and they're going to come out aggressive, and they're going to come out hard. We should be seeing a great start to this game.
Yep.
And there's the buzzer, and both teams are going to come out.
Summit's getting rowdy here. They're very excited for this game.
Chatham wins the coin toss, and they're going to be taking, I guess they'll be taking the left side. And yeah, as you said before, Luca, we have Summit at their home field in front of their own home fans. And this is, I mean, if you just look in the crowd, you can see how many people from Summit there are. And it's just kind of funny because there's no bleachers, so they're all just standing near each other.
I mean, it's not that far of a ride from Chatham. Chatham fans can get here. I see there's a lot of them showing up, but the Summit student section is very large today.
Yeah, Summit has a huge student section, and Summit is able to hold up the banner, the All-In SG Lax banner.
SG Lax. All-In has been the theme for Summit this season. Just there's no other choice but to win here. I mean, last TOC.
Yeah, last TOC, this has to be one of the most important Summit seasons in years, and they're really trying to come out strong, and they are all in now. They have nothing left to play for after this season. This is everything for them.
I mean, some important seniors graduating this year. Maggie DeFabio, Kit Zanelli, really important goal scorers for the team. I mean, we have some really good young players coming up. I mean, this is a very good year for Summit.
Yeah, this is a Summit team that it seems they might just be, next year they might come to season ranked really high. They're young. They have a couple seniors, but it's a lot of juniors and sophomores, and this is really, they're coming in strong for this year and next year. And when they finish the stick checks, we're gonna get started. But as we said before, both teams young, Chatham very young, and it's gonna be interesting because it's two teams. Summit definitely has some experience, but Summit really until this year hadn't won the state championship. So they really are inexperienced when it comes to TOC. So this game is kind of new grounds for both teams, probably nerves that both teams really haven't had to deal with. And it's really going to come up to who has more will, who's going to come out here and not be affected by how nervous they are. And obviously Summit's going to have it just a little bit easier because they are at home, they're at the field they're used to, and we all know how important knowing the field is. We've seen it happen before where a team comes to a field they're not used to, they're slipping, and people are getting hurt, people are not really sure what they're doing, and it's definitely, the field is a very important thing.
Yeah, I mean, last time we were commentating in Rumson, field definitely played an issue. The thunder warming forced it to go there, and it really helped them out. Summit, they practice here every day. They've been out here every single day, 6 days a week. Maybe for the past 2 months, they have been working so hard to get here. I think I feel like everything's in their favor now.
Welcome to Summit High School for the Tournament of Champions semifinals. Let's meet the starting lineups for today's game between the Chatham Cougars and the Summit Hilltoppers. The Cougars are coached by Helen Oliver, with assistants Kelsey Ryan, Alyssa Byer, Michelle Hennelly, Bill McCutcheon, and Kate Slate. Starting at attack for the Cougars, number 2, Sophia Clapp. Number 16, Jane Middleton. Number 17, Stella Strucker. And rounding out the attack, number 28, Addison Barrett. And midfield for the Cougars, number 7, Ashley Kiernan. Number 8, Kaylee Coughlin. Also at midfield, number 12, Kelly Philapper. On defense, number 13, Maddie Engelkraut. Number 14, Hope Amay. Number 15, Kelsey Clark. And number 18, Hannah Suter. In goal for the Cougars, number 25, Liz Sherman. The Hilltoppers are coached by Mike Walsh, with assistants Brian Erickson and Mary-Kate Mancuso. At attack for the Hilltoppers, number 2, Ashley Thomas. Number 4, Jane Freeman. Number 18, Lily Spinner. And rounding out the attack for the Hilltoppers, number 23, Kit J. At midfield for Summit, number 6, Maggie DeFabio. Number 8, Lauren Riley. And rounding out the midfield, number 17, Grace. On defense for Summit, number 10, Olivia Huntley. Number 11, C.C. West. Number 14, Maddie Ducey. Rounding out the defense, number 43, Susanna. And between the pipes for the Hilltoppers, number 26, Your officials for today's game are Fran Gavin, Crystal Trombetti, Stephanie Fink, and Anne-Marie Burgoyne.
We're back at Summit High School field. As we've seen before, they were just calling out the names of the players, and just a couple things that Luca and I saw. 7 of the 12 Summit girls are not seniors, which means they have 7 starters returning. Yeah, they have 7 starters returning next year, and Chatham just like that. Only a couple seniors, and both teams again are young, and both teams really coming into this just with everything to lose and nothing to lose at the same time.
Summit student section's really filling out here. Crowd hype is going to be important in this game at Summit High School. I mean, finals tomorrow, but doesn't seem like anyone cares.
Yeah, I mean, everyone would rather be at this game than be studying, and as we saw in the Rumson game, having a big crowd can really have a big effect on your game and how you play. So this team having the backing of a ton of fans and a ton of people is really going to help them.
Summit taking the field now in Chatham.
Yeah, draw should start in a minute, and they're just going to be doing their pep talks. And again, so even more people still showing up for the Summit on the Summit side.
Yeah. Looks like nobody's studying for final tonight, Jasper.
Summit out there, ready to start. Chatham still in their huddle. And here and for the Summit draw, we have number 8, Lauren Riley against Chatham, number 12, Carly Fronapel. Very windy here, and the game will be starting in just a second. And the draw is taken, and Maggie DeFabio will get it. DeFabio in her left hand, looks and will give it to Spinner behind, who will take it behind.
Lauren Riley's been great for Summit all year at the draw. The whole Summit draw team has been great overall.
Yeah, Lauren Riley really, sophomore, and has really stepped up for this team when it comes to taking the draw. DeFabio, right to Zanelli, who will again go behind to Lily Spinner. Spinner behind, looking, and will give it to Ashley Thomas.
On your Wardle.
DeFabio over to Riley, and Summit really just passing it around, and here goes DeFabio for a dodge. She'll go left. And good slide. Good slide from the Chatham defense, and they're able to get a stop.
Yeah, she shakes one defender there, but it's just not enough to get the goal.
Oh! And number 18, Lily Spinner with a very nice shot, but stopped by the goalie. Number 20, that would be number 25, Elizabeth Sherman.
With the stop there, yeah. That's a good opportunity for Summit, though.
Ball with Riley now. She'll get it over to Grace Motter. Behind to Lily Spinner. And Summit will just cycle it around. And it'll be in Jane Freeman's hands. Looking for a cutter, and she's got Lauren Riley. Lauren Riley just misses left. Great cut from Lauren Riley, but wasn't able to finish that.
Summit's offense looks great. They just can't get the goal.
Lily Spinner had Ashley Thomas behind, but it was just a little bit too high for her to get there.
Keep getting great looks. She's got to finish these.
Yeah, these are great looks. Jane Freeman rolls back left into DeFabio. And that is a shooting space. And shooting space means that DeFabio will basically have a free shot on the goal, as everybody has to line up either behind or even with her. So Summit really looking to convert this one. Oh, DeFabio kicks it out, and that was not a great choice, but a great one-handed ground ball to keep possession. She did not realize there was someone behind her, but even when she drops it, that was a great way to fight back into it and grab the GB. Oh, there's another cutter.
Oh, what a save. Elizabeth
Sherman's been fantastic. That's at least 3 or 4 saves already. But Summit finding great cutters in front, and Chatham will look to clear. Ooh, yeah, that was a. She wanted it on the head, but she's not going to get it. No flag there. And Chatham takes it behind with number 2, Sophia Collapse.
Chatham moving the ball around here. Summit had some great opportunities on offense there. He's had to finish those.
Sophie Collapse with the ball. We'll get into Chatham sort of playing it slow here. They're going to take their time. They're going to try to dodge on CC Webb, but nowhere to go for number 7, Ashley Kiernan.
CC Webb, she's just a wall out there. Nobody's getting by her.
Luca, as we discussed before, CC Webb on Chatham star Ashley Kiernan, trying to slow her down. Here comes Collapse. Collapse in her right hand. She's going to dodge on Susanna O'Connell, and she'll just take it behind. Chatham finds a cutter. Nowhere to go with the ball, though.
Good D by Summit here. Chatham really has no opportunities.
And some really great lock-up defense from Summit. And again, trying to dodge on CC. Ooh.
Eats a hard check there.
Yeah, that might have been the rib cage. That probably hurt. She'll know it's there later. Again, looking to go on CC Webb, but again, CC Webb gives her nowhere to go.
Great job by CC Webb forcing her down the alley there, giving her no angle for the shot.
Yeah, really, so far, Chatham really has nowhere to look when it comes to shooting. Oh, and a shot right into
Caitlin Walsh's hands. Stick. She's really stepped up this season.
Oh, and a great ball to Maggie DeFabio on the clear. Maggie DeFabio will run up herself, and she has no one near her. And she's just going to slow it down and get a touch in the box.
Maggie DeFabio needs no help on that clear. Just runs it up. No one's stopping her.
Yeah, great pass from Walsh to her, and then she's able to just run it herself. Again, Summit. DeFabio looks over to Riley. Riley's going to pull out. She'll go back to DeFabio. Balls with Icavelli, and they'll go behind to Lily Spinner. Coach Walsh calling the play, and Lily Spinner's going to initiate a dodge. Great crease roll, and that's a goal for Summit.
What? That's Lily Spinner's favorite move. She always gets them on the inside roll there. Bring them up 5 by 5, 5 yards away from the goal, 5 yards up, and just hits the inside roll. She's hitting that all year.
Yeah, it's really hard to stop that crease roll, and her defender was just a little bit overcommitted because she knows that Lily's happy to pull off the sidearm around her, so she really has to overcommit and spin her crease rolls right inside. Really easy goal for her.
Yeah, she's been great from X this year, dodging there. That's just her spot.
And again, Summit will restart with the draw. It looks like Chatham's going to put 2 people on the right side because they think that Lauren Riley wants to win it that way. Uncovered Grace Motter if Riley can get it to her. And they'll come around. So then girls on both sides, right next to each other. Ball's up right to where Grace Motter was before, but Lauren Riley's able to scoop it up.
Wins that by herself.
She's gonna run it herself too.
Great pin by Lauren. Great win by Lauren Riley there.
And they'll go behind through Anya Wardle. No, still Riley with the ball. We'll go to Fabio. Fabio looking to dodge to her right. Oh my!
Big check there.
Jeez, that was a hard check.
She gets the call though.
8, but she'll get the call. Not sure if she can shoot this one. Don't know if she'll have enough room for it, but yeah, they're just gonna pull out. They'll go to Ashley Thomas, who will go right back to Fabio.
Magda Fabio is not trying to force it off the restart there. That's a good play by Summit.
Yeah, definitely not. Just trying to slow it down, take their time, find their cutters. That's what Summit really loves to do, cut in front of the net and find them. Strong dodge from Jane Freeman, but
the rebound.
Two great saves.
Elizabeth Sherman.
Really, Sherman's been great this game.
Ball stays in bounds.
Wow. Oh, wow. Oh. Girl on the floor, and it'll be Summit ball. And it'll be in Lily Spinner's hands as she'll start it back off. Summit gonna cycle it around, maybe look to get behind. They love to find cutters from behind.
Yeah, I mean, Summit just loves playing from X. I feel like that's where most of their girls are just used to working from.
Yeah, they have some true demons from behind, and they love to attack that from there. Good dodge from Grace Motter, but again, another big slide from Chatham. Oh, and there's Lauren Riley. Wow.
What a save.
Elizabeth Sherman has been fantastic so far in this game.
Summit keeps on getting opportunities. They're just not finishing them.
Oh, that ball's a little high, and Chatham's gonna have it. Running up is Maddie Engelkraut, and she'll bring the ball to Kelsey Clark, and Chatham gonna look to slowly clear now that Summit's sort of eased off.
Summit's offense is great, but if they're not finishing their looks, they're eventually just gonna give up the ball like that.
Kieran with the ball. She'll give it over to Chatham. Just gonna start from behind. I'm sorry if I don't know the Chatham names, but we don't have a great roster right now. Chatham just really slowing it down. Probably gonna look to give to Ashley Kieran, but she has CC Webb hawking her. Chatham's gonna look to initiate a dodge, but again, really nowhere for them to go.
Yes, Summit's playing good help defense on the sides, trying to clog up the lane.
And Chatham's gonna have a chance here. Chatham getting a good shot. Kaylin Walsh trying to get big between these goalposts. And good defense from Summit to really force her shot to go high.
Yeah.
And Carly Fronapel was not able to finish that chance. But Chatham again from behind. They'll slow it down. So far, it looks like they're really just looking to dodge on the Summit middies and create offense through that. But Summit really playing strong defense right now. Really nowhere to go.
And some big checks here from CC Webb.
Yes. Summit really, oh. Good falling shot, but Kaylin Walsh again with a great save.
I mean, I think a lot of these shots, it's about placement. She puts that 6-side high. Caitlin Walsh doesn't really have to make a move on that.
And DeFabio, again, will just run up this clear. But, yeah, she looks like she's going to take it herself again. Doesn't even need to pass the ball. She's just going to run it. And she'll go to Spinner. And Spinner behind to Kate Riley. Summit again initiating from X.
Alright, Summit moving the ball back and forth between Lily Spinner and Anya Wardle at X. Lily Spinner's going to try to make a dodge here. Comes around, hits the inside roll again. Oh, but she loses the ball.
Yeah, great Chatham defense there. Really didn't let the Chatham defense really not letting Lily Spinner go anywhere there.
Zanelli comes up with a big GB for Summit.
Yeah, Kate Riley again is going to take it behind, and again Summit will look to initiate from X. But she'll go straight to Zanelli, who will go to Mater, and over to Ducey. Summit taking their time a little bit, and it looks like again they're going to try to find someone find someone cutting straight down.
Yeah, they're running the stack up top, just trying to get the Chatham defense to just lose their guy.
Yeah, just aiming to confuse them a little bit and get a dodge. Abby Iacovelli to her right, but again a really nice slide from Chatham. When somebody's dodging from the top, Chatham is sliding really quickly. Strong dodge. Here comes Mater. Mater to her right, but Mater has nowhere to go. She'll go again, and she has room, but
Shakes
again
one
another
defender.
slide. Oh, great goal and great finish from Anya Wardle. That's really, when it comes to it, that's Grace Mater there. That's a great dodge, and she really forced the slide and was able to find Anya Wardle open.
Yeah, Grace Mater drops her defender there, feeds it in. The slide has to come to stop her. That's some great offense by Summit, you know, just going off the play and just not going off script a little, just making something happen on offense.
Yeah, there wasn't much Anya Wardle could really do about that, as I mean, there wasn't much that Elizabeth Sherman could really do about that, as Anya Wardle was basically a foot away from her and uncovered. Again, Summit looking to win this draw. They're undefeated so far. Looking to make it 3-0.
Lauren Riley 2-0 on the draws here. Let's see if she can win another one.
Yeah, young sophomore taking draw. She's been really crucial for Summit from the draw. And Summit will come up with another one. There goes to Fabio down the side. And she'll go straight to Lily Spinner, and Lily Spinner will go to Anya Wardle, and they'll look to initiate from X again.
Summit's getting into the offense immediately here. Lily Spinner just holding it at X.
Yeah, Summit really seems, a lot of their goals seem to be from like feeds, and they're really good. They play really good team lacrosse. They don't need to play this selfish at all. They sort of take their time. Yeah. And they find their cutters.
There isn't a lot of ISO ball playing here. They're really just working together. Everything they do is as a team.
Oh, found a cutter, but Jane Freeman was not able to finish that. But again, another example of Summit's offense, where it's really strong. They just find cutters, and their cutters seem to always be open.
Great thing about Summit's offense right now, they're just possessing the ball. I mean, Chatham has probably had the ball for maybe a few minutes in this game. Summit, if they have the ball for long enough, they will score. It's going to be hard to hold them for that long.
Yeah, Summit really has a ton of possession and is really able to force Chatham to be on defense for the whole game, which is just really, really tough for all teams to have to deal with. And DeFabio drops the ball. She'll be able to pick it up. A scoop pass, and Lily Spinner will get the ground ball.
Lily Spinner's got room in the cage.
And she'll slow it down.
Oh, hard check.
Yeah, it looks like there's a flag, and I'm not exactly sure what a flag does, but definitely Ashley Thomas will be able to have a free shot. Elizabeth Sherman here. Big shot for Summit. This will put them 3-0 up if Ashley Thomas can finish this.
Ooh. They are calling someone on Chatham for going early off the break. I think so.
It looks like the refs are going to discuss this. And Summit might have another chance at this. And excuse me, it's Jane Freeman who's going to be taking this.
Jane Freeman with another opportunity.
So Summit's just going to start from behind and restart the offense. I'm assuming that Summit just got to the ball first. They didn't give them the retake. They just had them take it from behind where they got the ball.
I think so, Jeffrey.
To Fabio, over to Motter. Again, Summit really looking to initiate from X, looking to attack from behind. And they'll swing it back up top. And looks like Lauren Riley's gonna not dodge to her right, and they're just gonna take it behind again. Oh, really nice cut from Zanelli, but she wasn't able to finish that. But again, another really strong Summit shot.
Summit just has opportunity after opportunity here.
Spinner came in hot, and someone was doubled. Someone's wide open. Wow, another great save. Elizabeth Sherman been fantastic in this game.
Yeah, I mean, what is that, 4 or 5 save for her? She's really keeping them in the game right now.
Yeah, and she's had to make saves from just really close shots. And timeout Chatham. Yeah, that timeout made sense. That's 15 minutes of this game played so far. We have 10 minutes left in the half, and Summit is really commanding a lot of respect right now. They're just outplaying Chatham. They hold a lot of possession.
Yeah, Chatham's just trying to get a break for their defense. They've been working really hard to get a stop. Great stop by Elizabeth Sherman there, but Summit is just getting some really good opportunities. I think they really just need to place their shots better, put that one right stick side high. I think if they can get on crease, maybe throw a fake, get Elizabeth Sherman to bite, then they can finish easy.
Yeah, so far in this game, Sherman has been the total key for this team. She is making a ton of saves, and she's really forcing Summit to have to aim for the corners. And if they try to do anything, really Summit is just there and not letting them go anywhere. This is, as we know, this is a really strong Summit team, and they've really shown it so far in this game. They're playing really strong on offense. They're finding great cutters. They're getting good productive shots, but they've only been able to put 2 past Elizabeth Sherman.
I mean, yeah, Summit defense really hasn't gotten that many looks here. Chatham has possessed the ball maybe 2 times on the Summit side of the field. So Caitlin Walsh might not be fully warmed up. She's only taken 1 or 2 shots. Summit defense just me caught sleeping right now. Maybe a transition goal for for Chatham here is what can get them back in it.
Yeah, Chatham really hasn't had much when it comes to attacking, so really doing anything. Caitlin Walsh has only had to take 2 shots, and they've really been right at her stick. A sidearm shot that went stick side high, and another shot that was pretty weak, and she was able to really just get down and save it. Chatham needs to create a little bit here and do a little bit better than they have, and Ashley Kiernan's going to start up this attack.
I feel like Chatham's offensive goal is just get the ball to Ashley Kiernan and just let her work.
Yeah, but Kieran has to deal with CC Webb, and so far it's been a big problem for her. She really hasn't been able to do anything.
Summit is doubling on the ride here.
Yeah, Coach Mike Walsh basically saying make her run, try to tire out Chatham's star player, and really get her down so she can't really do as much offensively as she wants to.
Yeah, I mean, they're just going to look to make someone else really step up in this game. Ashley Kiernan, the leading in all statistic categories for Chatham. I feel like that's some great coaching by Tom Walsh there.
Yeah, just the goal, make someone else beat you. If she's not going to be the star, she's not going to be the person who wins this game. Somebody else has to be the one who wins this game.
Chatham's looking to get a kind of screenplay here.
Yeah, looking to find a cutter, but nobody open. And they're going to try to initiate a dodge, but really nowhere to go.
Great switching through the screens there by Summit, just staying on their girl.
Yeah, really great communication. As we said earlier, they really play as a team. And they're going to force Kiernan to go on CC Webb. Wide open girl, she'll turn. and she'll miss it to the right of Caitlin Walsh. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. This Summit sort of came out and doubled. I'm not sure why they did that.
Yeah, I think Summit slid early on Ashley Kiernan, and they didn't get the 2 slide on the backside, which is something they need to come through. CC Webb looks like she's locking off Ashley Kiernan, just not letting her get the ball.
Oh, and that one's in. That's one that Caitlin Walsh probably wishes she has back. I think from what we've seen from her this year, she definitely could have saved that. She's been a commanding goalie, and that's probably one of the worst ones she's given up.
Yeah, I think that's hit off the post in her back. That's unlucky, but someone just really has to get up on the hips and just push them out, not really let them get a good shot off. But, you know, wasn't the worst defense by Summit. I think they can give that up, but it's a 1-goal game here. Chatham's completely in this.
Yeah, you really can't be too upset with how they defended that. That was fine defense from Summit, but it was a nice shot, and she's lucky she hit the post there because Caitlin Walsh would have stopped if it went anywhere else.
Lauren Riley undefeated on the draw here. Can she keep that record?
Yeah, she's 3-0 so far. And Riley will win it. And DeFabio, another great catch. And she's going to have a fast break here if she wants it. And no, she's just going to slow it down.
Summit's really looking to have long and good possessions here, not trying to force something quick.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, DeFabio has been great for this team. Every time there's a ground ball, she seems to be the one who's picking it up. And every time the ball's in the air, she's the one getting the ball.
Yeah, she's just such a force all over the field for Summit.
Mater will go behind to Spinner. And they'll go back to Mater. Really no one on the left side for Summit. They're sort of overloading the right side.
Summit has to be careful. Chatham's coming now, trying to pick off a pass.
Freeman to her left. She's got room. And her glasses fell off. Her goggles fell off.
Goggles.
Not glasses. Sorry. Her goggles fell off. And she's gonna have another sort of free shot. So this is a big shot for Summit.
Jane Freeman shot from the 8-meter line. She's great at finishing these. Let's see if she can make this.
Wow, great defense.
Oh, Lily Spinner comes up with the ball. Oh, scores!
Wow, that was really great play from Lily Spinner. The ball was sort of out, and Chatham just wasn't as aggressive as she was. She was the first one to get it, and really a great bouncer right through Elizabeth Sherman's legs.
I mean, that's just one of those hustle plays. Everyone else thinks Elizabeth Sherman has saved it. Lily Spinner sees the ball. Great bouncer, puts that top left off the bounce. Jane Freeman can't finish, but wow, what an effort by Lily Spinner to get that goal there.
Yeah, Spinner really she saw it and she knew she wanted. She went and she just bounced it top left, perfect shot, and really she seems to just want it more than anyone else on this Chatham team. She was going for it from the start. But as we've said before, Lauren Riley is yet to lose a draw in this game, which is big for Summit because every time a goal is scored, they have possession.
It's not all Lauren Riley. Maggie DeFabio and Grace Mother are definitely helping her out here.
Yeah, DeFabio is, every time the ball's in the air, DeFabio is going to get it.
Oh, ball's down. Oh.
And that's Chatham's first draw win, but Grace Mother was all over her.
Yeah, Chatham's going to look to reverse it back down the field and go to the other side.
Yeah, but Summit really aggressively clearing. They're playing hard. And
Chatham gets the clear there, though. Wasn't that hard for them. Great ball movement from them.
Yeah, Jane Middleton going to her right. A hard hit, and Ashley Kiernan again looking to dodge on CC Webb. And there's a flag. So Chatham is going to have an 8-meter. That might be a little bit outside 8 meters, but it'll be interesting to see whether or not this will be a shot here. And no, they're just going to choose to have the possession here.
Yeah, they're just trying to feed it to Ashley Kiernan. Oh, but she gets a great
they find a
feed
girl.
In. Oh,
great save.
What a save.
Great save from Caitlin Walsh. And really, that was low, and she just went and got it.
Gets it back from her last one. That was a great save. She drops with the ball and just eats that up.
Zanelli's going to run herself. she just took on 3 girls to get the clear. And Summit's gonna again circle it around, try to get the ball through X and see what they can do from there. Lily Spinner with the ball, and she'll go straight to Zanelli, and they're just gonna cycle around again.
I mean, still a good amount of time on the clock. 6 minutes. Summit has a 3-1 lead. I think they can just work till they have a very good opportunity so they can score.
Yeah, Summit has really commanded possession in this game and is really not letting Chatham do anything offensively because they've had possession for most of this game. They're gonna clear out, and yeah, they are gonna let Fabio dodge, but another good slide from Chatham.
Chatham's playing some great help defense here. They're really communicating through their slides well.
Yeah, all game Chatham has been sliding early and sliding fast. Lily Spinner, great dodge. Oh, just missed it.
Goes underneath yet again, but just can't finish that one.
Yeah, she went through 2 people and almost got the shot too. It was a very nice shot, but just missed. Ashley Thomas to Fabio, who will give it to Motter. Motter's gonna look to initiate a dodge. And again, just Chatham really just switching, not even needing to slide or anything. They just switch immediately. Spinner comes around. She'll give it to Fabio. 5 minutes left on the clock. Summit up 3-1.
They're sliding early to the Fabio.
Chatham is really quick to slide, and they're not even letting the ball get to the Fabio.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way Carly Fronafel was guarding Maggie Fabio was just don't let her get the ball and if she's trying to dodge, just double her.
Once Maggie Fabio starts getting downhill, it's gonna be really hard to stop her.
Really good defense.
Oh.
Yeah, great defense from Chatham, and Maddie Engelkraut's gonna run it herself.
That's a great pick. Summit, I think they're just not staying patient. They really just have to stay patient and look for a good look. They still have a lot of time. They've had some long possessions, but I think they just want to go really bad here.
Chatham is going to take it behind. Davenport will take it herself, and Summit, just like Chatham, is just gonna switch if someone tries to move. But what we're really looking for is this star matchup between Ashley Kieran and Cece Webb. Claps with the ball. Chatham really hasn't done much hasn't really had many dodges in this game, and when they dodge, they're immediately shooting. There's a cutter. Oh, good defense from Summit there. Really not letting a shot get off.
They let that in, but that's some good defense. I think they de-twagged the guy on the crease. Great defense.
Yeah, they were ups. It was bad to let the ball in, but it was really good defense to not let her do anything with the ball.
Chatham's all over Lily Spinner here.
How many hits do you have to take?
Yeah, as Mike Walsh said, Spinner did eat a couple checks in the head. And
not happy with that call.
Yeah, she had to run through 3 girls, and they all just they were going for a stick, but they made contact with her head, and I'm sure Summit wanted more than what they got. Icavelli up to Ducey. Ball again over to Fabio. They're sort of overloading whatever side DeFabio's not on, trying to let her be able to dodge.
Still working from behind.
Yeah, they love trying to find cutters and just taking their time to look for cutters. And they found one. That's why they love it. That's why they love it. Zanelli is able to get open on the cut, and that's a great finish from her.
Yeah, she just sneaks right by the defense. Chatham defense just trying to take account for all the players, but just loses her. That's a great feed in from X, and she just finishes.
Yeah, this team is really scary from behind. So many people you have to make sure aren't getting open, and they really just can't do it. Every time there's a Summit girl open. Summit really loves to look for their cutters, and we can tell why. They take it behind, and they're able to find a cutter wide open on the crease. Lauren Radley has now lost 1 draw so far, but still pretty commanding lead for when it comes to draws in this game.
Yeah, let's see if she can get another one here.
Ball's up. And Riley almost had it, but lost the ground ball.
Oh, Mata almost gets it.
And somehow Chatham's able to come up with it, and they have room. Now Chatham calling for a hit on the girl's head. Neither side really loving how the refs are officiating this game so far, and it hasn't been great. There's been a lot of hits to the head that have not been called.
I think one very important part of the game, if Chatham keeps winning this draws, they're going to get right back into the game. Summit just having long possessions after the draw, and if Chatham can win draws, they're going to get opportunities to score.
Chatham really just trying to find something that they haven't looked for before. They really haven't been able to do much so far.
They do not have the most time on the clock though.
Found a cutter, but she'll shoot a high, but it'll stay Chatham ball. Good chase from Chatham.
Chatham's gonna need to try to make a quick opportunity here. If Summit can get a quick stop, they may be able to go down, get an opportunity on the other side of the field.
Claps looking to dodge on O'Connell, but instead, again, she'll look for a cutter. Now she'll dodge on O'Connell, she'll get by her.
Oh, what
Good
a save
from Caitlin Walsh.
Let's see if Summit can bring it down here. There's 48 seconds on the
48
clock.
seconds for Summit to attack. And as I said before, Claps got by O'Connell, but a great save from Caitlin Walsh to really keep her out. Summit knows they have short time, 45 seconds.
Lauren Riley's just running this one.
Yeah, Riley's going to take it herself. 40 seconds on the clock. Clock running down, and the ball's checked out, and it's going to Chatham. Now Chatham looking to go quickly. Clock's down to 30 seconds. Oh, they find a girl in the middle. It's Maddie Engelkraut has a lot of room. 20 seconds on the clock. Engelkraut.
Good look there. One for the crease.
They made one more. Oh, that's a great shot. Yeah, it's a really nice shot. That one really hurt Summit. That was 4-1 going into the half. That's now 4-2. That one hurts a little bit.
In such a low-scoring game, every goal matters so much. Summit could have just held that there. They tried to force one opportunity up the sideline, lose the turnover, and Chatham, great job getting it down, moving the ball, and just finishing.
Yeah, that was a really nice Canadian, and really not much Caitlin Murray could do about that. Oh, not much Caitlin Walsh could do about that. Not much time here. But if a team gets it, they're going to look to go really quickly. And honestly, a goal here would just kill your spirit.
If Summit gets a goal back here, that would be put all the momentum in their favor. Chatham has some great momentum right now, though.
Yeah, Chatham's looking to go into the half with momentum. Ball.
Miss.
Clock's on 12 seconds. Summit has it. Clock's at 8 seconds. Lauren Riley's just going to run it herself, it seems. And they're going to try to run out the clock.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. So Summit really, at the end of the half, they just wanted to run out the clock. They didn't see a need to attack and maybe lose the ball and give up a shot on the other end. They just thought, let's just take our time and go into the half up 2 goals.
Summit's really going to be thinking about that last goal during halftime. I mean, big theme today is just turnovers, really just possessing the ball, and you'd rather lose the ball off a shot and a save. You know, at least you get an opportunity. It's just some bad turnovers in the first half for Summit.
Yeah, with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the break, and we'll be back. But Luca, in the first half, anything interesting? What did you see that's different?
Summit is just getting so many looks on offense here. They're just going to have to really focus and finish. I feel like during the end of the second half, they did a better job finishing. Zanelli had a great finish off the cut on the crease. I mean, but Summit defense here, they just have to stay calm and composed. I think sometimes they're freaking out, maybe sliding too early. I think they have to play their game and force someone other than Kiernan to make a move and score.
Yeah, but definitely I would have to say that CC Webb has done a really good job of limiting Kiernan to really doing nothing, and that might be due to the early slides, but we really haven't seen much from this Chatham offense. We really don't know what makes this Chatham offense different, because Summit is playing incredible on offense. They're holding a lot of the possession, and Chatham, it does not have a lot of possession. They haven't really done a lot offensively, so it'll be interesting to see how this second half goes. We haven't seen a lot from the Summit defense and from the Chatham offense, but we've seen how this Summit offense itself has operated, and they've really been strong. They're finding cutters. They've had a lot of great shots.
This draw here is going to be really important. Lauren Riley has lost her last 2.
Yeah, start of the half, big draw. And looks like Summit should have it, and they do. Grace Motter with the ground ball, and she keeps the ball away from everybody else. And CC Webb's going to look to run it herself. Hopefully finds a midi throw to, but she has no one to give it to. Chatham looked to ride her out of bounds, but instead
Chatham goes offsides there. That's the call.
Yeah, they were trying to ride her out, and then they ran off. They ran offsides, which is not great for them. They should have had CC Webb. They pushed her out of bounds, but just one girl too many ran over. Chatham has to do a better job there on that ride. And Summit is just gonna bring it around. And it looks like Jane Freeman's going to have an ISO on her girl. And Jane Freeman has room, and she puts it right by Elizabeth Sherman.
That's great placement on the shot from Jane here, and putting that opposite stick side low. Sherman was going to have to make a great play on that, but it's going to be hard to make a play from that close. The celly from the Summit sideline, the push-up. That's a solid celly.
It's a good celly. That's something we haven't. That's a little different energy we haven't seen so far. So we like to see that. But gotta point out the fact that Summit just ISO'd a girl, and we've seen them stack and overload a side, but we hadn't seen them straight up go to an ISO. We've seen them play team lacrosse, and this shows how dangerous this team is. Jane Freeman just went right by Maddie Engelkraut on the ISO and had a great finish too. And Chatham is going to come up with this draw.
I mean, Carly Fraun football has really just been tying up Lauren Riley at the draw, not letting her get a clean win, and just going for the GB. She's not trying to win it.
Yeah, she's definitely stepped up a little bit this game. Wow, great save from Caitlin Walsh to stuff number 2, Sophia Klaas.
That's a great job by Caitlin Walsh. Risky pass out there to CC Webb.
Yeah, but CC able to get it, and CC is going to go right back to the goalie, and she has Olivia Huntley-Robertson wide open. Huntley-Robertson, again, they'll go right back to the goalie.
The Chatham ride here, they're locking off everyone, trying to make Caitlin Walsh walk the ball up.
Yeah, definitely something different that we haven't seen yet. Both teams are kind of bring something else into this game.
Take your time.
And it doesn't look like there's a clock that Summit needs to clear this ball, so Summit's really just going to take their time.
Yeah, they're just going to stay patient here. They're not going to
there comes a streaker straight down. It's a wide open girl, but Caitlin Walsh chose not to throw it.
She just didn't see it in time. She didn't want to risk forcing that in.
But now we've seen what Summit wants. They want everyone to just sprint down.
Ooh, Sienna O'Connell may be open. Caitlin Walsh is not taking the risk.
Oh, here comes the girl with a lot of room.
Lily Spinner gets that. She's just going to run it here. They're not going to be able to stop her.
Yeah, so Summit, now we've seen they were just going to try to shoot attackmen straight down and force the Chatham defenders to run with them.
That was a good job staying patient by Caitlin Walsh. That was a great save by her.
Yeah, that was a really great Summit clear. Caitlin Walsh knew she could take as much time as she wanted, and if no one was open, not to throw it. There was no need. And just a really great clear for Summit. And Summit again will go behind, and they'll try to cycle it around again. It'll be interesting to see whether they choose to go behind or to play ISO.
Yeah, I think they might try to ISO Jane Freeman.
They're going to ISO Freeman again.
Here.
Although quick slide from from Chatham, but that means someone should be wide open.
Summit trying
And
to
they're not able to find it in time.
Summit has to swing the ball faster so they can take advantage of that.
Oh, wow. Great shot from Maggie DeFabio. Sidearm bouncer low, but just hit the post. Oh, that was good defense from Summit on the clear. And Chatham looking for a call, but it was just good defense on Summit's side.
That's a great take by Maggie DeFabio. It's just a little unlucky there.
Yeah. Oh, there's the dodge.
Oh, what
Another great save from Caitlin Walsh.
Caitlin Walsh is stepping up. Oh,
but Kiernan, big time plays. Kiernan with a good dodge, got the shot. Caitlin Walsh was able to stop it, and she just stayed aggressive. She got it, and she got the ball back for her team. That's a big play.
Kieran is making a huge effort for Chatham here. She does not want to go out. She is just doing everything that she possibly can to just make a play.
Summit wants most of Chatham players to go left, as they know that their players are very big righties. They're looking to slide early and force these girls to their left hand.
Yeah, CC Webb back on Kieran. Grace Motter had the matchup, but it wasn't the greatest matchup for Summit.
Yeah, really quick slide from Summit, and that's really good defense. They're just looking to slide early.
That was a great recovery off the slide also from Summit, really talking and communicating to get back.
Ball on Kiernan, and she has the matchup she wants. But early slide from Summit. Oh, it's a great shot.
Yeah, that's a high bouncer. It's going to be a tough one for Caitlin Walsh to save. Has to go down and come back up to save that. Summit's just letting those in. They're going to be able to score there.
Yeah, really powerful bouncer there. Not much could be done, but again, Chatham really getting the matchup that they want there by getting a one-on-one for their star, Ashley Kiernan. She was able to force a quick slide and find the wide open girl. That's really strong attacking on their part.
Kiernan maybe 3 assists today. She's assisted all the goals, but they're not letting her make any.
Yeah, again, with just the game plan, let someone else beat us. We're not going to let her beat us. We'll let somebody else score these goals. And really, Caitlin Walsh has stepped up and is really saving a lot of these shots that the rest of the Chatham girls are getting.
Lauren Riley's going to try to win this clean, not get caught up.
Yeah, Chatham knows her abilities. They're just trying to keep. Oh, wow, and a great catch by Carly Fronapel.
Yeah, she just goes up. She's a little taller. She has the height advantage. If that's up, she just goes up and gets that.
Yeah, Fronapel definitely realizing what she has on Riley, which is her height, and she's just using that to her advantage. She's using the fact that she's able to get higher up to keep someone from getting these draws. Again, CC Webb was not on Ashley Kiernan, and this is definitely the matchup that Chatham wants.
Yeah, Kiernan, CC Webb's really been imposing her will on Kiernan here, just bodying her up and not letting her get in. But
they're gonna ISO Kiernan. We're gonna get a quick slide here, and yeah, so they're gonna force Kiernan right to Susanna. And
Susanna Connell's going before she even starts to dodge.
Oh, that's a little unfortunate for Chatham. They had what they wanted, but they weren't able to get it.
Yeah, that's good ball movement. Summit just doing a great job rotating on the backside there.
Yeah, it's just an unfortunate bobble when it comes to Chatham's side. They had a girl wide open on the crease, but she wasn't really able to catch it. But as we've seen, really Chatham looking to slide so early on Kiernan to the point where they're basically doubling her and not just trying to keep her from beating them.
Yeah.
Again, they're going to try to force Kiernan towards the rest of the girls, and that's really good Chatham defense. I mean, that's really good Summit defense there, forcing
Summit's just
Kiernan
helping
towards
to the
them.
left side. She wants to go left. Oh, not the best pass there.
They're forcing these Chatham girls to make mistakes with the way they're playing it. And
Chatham ends up with the ball, though.
Yeah, but as we said before, Summit playing super aggressive on Kiernan, just not really letting her do anything, and it's going to leave girls open, but it's going to keep her from beating them, which is exactly what they want. And Summit finally has the matchup they want, which is Kiernan on CC Webb.
Oh, the dodge here.
Good defense from Liv Hunley-Robertson to keep her out. Coughlin with the ball. She might look to dodge on O'Connell, but she'll choose to give to Fronefel. Here's the draw matchup right here, and good defense.
Lauren Riley trying to get back on losing that draw from Fronefel. Some great defense.
CC Webb trying to lock off Kiernan, not let Kiernan do anything, but definitely Chatham looking to let Kiernan play her game.
Kiernan getting tied up, but it's going to be an 8-meter shot.
Yeah, she's going to get an 8-meter, and this one is scary for Summit. This is not the girl they want taking an 8-meter.
Yeah, it's a 5-3 game. Let's get put Chatham right on behind Summit.
This is definitely a tough shot with a really tight angle, and Summit coach is calling for a 12, not an 8, but it looks like the refs are going to give Kiernan the 8-meter.
She's going to go under!
Oh, what a save! Oh, Caitlin Walsh steps up, has a great save, but Chatham's able to get the one-timer rebound.
We called that one a little bit too early, it seems.
Yeah. Really
great save. Got to give props to Caitlin Walsh. She just stuffed Kiernan going over top, and I think everyone was a little bit too excited with the save, and they were able to. That girl was able to just jump up there and stuff it in.
Lauren Riley's having a really tough time on the draw in the second half. She's really going to need to step up here.
Yeah, we've seen Fronefel definitely use her height to her advantage, use the fact that she is bigger than Lauren Riley is, and she's sort of realized that and realized the fact that if she can just get the ball up high, she's going to get it over Lauren Riley. 5-4, 16 minutes and 30 seconds left in this TOC semifinal. What a game this is going to be. Ball's up, and Chatham has another draw.
Chatham may have a fast break opportunity here.
Oh, they got to go wide open. Great slide from Summit, all over her. Really great defense from Susanna O'Connell and Liv Hunley-Robertson to keep her out.
She's going to get an 8-meter shot here?
No, it's a 12. Definitely no need to shoot that. And Chatham's just going to slow it again. 16 minutes left. This in a 1-goal game. CC Webb is not on Ashley Kiernan, which is exactly what Chatham wants.
Yeah, Grace Mother trying to lock off Ashley Kiernan.
Ashley Kiernan will get the ball and quick to pass it, which is surprising from Ashley Kiernan, as we all expected her to dodge on ISO. But looks like Chatham's going to try to dodge on CC Webb, which I would not advise.
CC Webb's been great on defense all day here for Summit, really trying to shut down Kiernan.
Kiernan has it, but again, Kiernan is not going to dodge it herself. They're gonna give Kiernan ISO, but Summit's gonna double her. Someone's got to be open here. Kiernan's gonna run it herself, and they're just doubling her. They're not even trying to recover. Kiernan finds a girl.
Look on the crease.
That was a great draw. That was a great charge draw by Liv Hunley-Robertson, but she does not.
Oh, Caitlin Walsh, another great save. She's having herself a day here.
Big time save from Caitlin Walsh, and again, she's just gonna take her time. But
Chatham's just gonna get into their usual ride, the full lock-off ride.
Yeah, but again, as we've seen before, Summit is just gonna send Attackman streaking down, and there it is. Here comes Anya Wardle. She's got room, and she'll get it.
She catches that, yeah. That's a great job by Caitlin Walsh, getting the save and then just being patient on the clear.
Again, able to find the open girl.
All over Anya Wardle, though.
That was like 6 girls on Anya Wardle all at once.
Great job by her. We're hanging on to the ball there.
So Summit's going to get started through Anya Wardle. 14 minutes left. Big plays from Caitlin Walsh in this game. She's made some huge saves as the game's gone on.
Yeah, Caitlin Walsh is really just bailing out the Summit defense here sometimes. Chatham's getting some great looks, but she's really stepping up here.
Chatham's early aggression to go to the double team. Summit's early aggression to go to the double team on Ashley Kiernan has been it's stopping Kieran from getting shots, but it's leaving other girls open to get shots, and just a great job done. Oh,
Zanelli gets checked from behind.
Zanelli had a shot, but she got checked.
Stays with Summit.
This may be an.
Is it an 8
Let's
meter?
see. It is an 8. It is an 8 meter. It looks like for Zanelli.
Zanelli's really gonna try to run now and just finish this.
Zanelli one-on-one with Sherman, but we saw a lot of Sherman in the first half.
Get there, G. Let's go, Liz.
Oh, what a save. Abby Iacovelli comes up with it, though.
Sherman has been fantastic in this game. We've seen a true goalie showdown. Two great goalies duking it out in this game.
Yeah, very low-scoring game for both these teams. Summit has some very high-scoring games throughout the season.
Yeah, Summit is used to having offensive brilliance and really just being so much better than the other team, but they're coming up against a really strong opponent in this game. Oh, and a really nice crease roll, but
Spinner
even better defense.
Wall. Oh, she gets hit hard out of bounds.
Crushed out of bounds with no call.
No call.
And it's going to go to Chatham. Chatham, with 12 minutes left, has possession.
I don't know how I feel about that call. She almost got hit into the fence there.
Yeah, it looks like Low Spinner got absolutely crushed, but Chatham's going to duck. Number 14 is going to duck under, and they're going to, again, restart up their offense. Let's see. And this time, CC Webb is able to get on Ashley Kiernan, which is exactly what Summit wants.
They're not going to try. They're going to try to stay on her, not switch to a screen. I mean, CC Webb's been playing great defense on her all day.
Yeah, CC Webb's been playing great defense, but still, even with CC Webb on her, they have to double. And they're going to. Wow, Chatham forces a switch. Now we have Grace Motter covering Ashley Kiernan, which is what Chatham wants. But Kiernan continues to pass the ball when she has matchups that she wants.
So great communication on defense through the slide here, and just good help defense overall. They're really playing as a whole unit.
Kiernan has match she wants, but she's not going to get the ball. Good defense from Grace Motter to be sort of all over her, not let her get it. And there's an open goal. Oh, and the bouncer bounces over.
Good defense there from Summit. Just not giving her a great angle on that shot.
Yeah, she was open, but either way, she didn't have a great angle. Summit knew they had to slide, and they didn't give her the shot she wanted, and she was forced to bounce it over top. Again, Chatham not even looking towards Ashley Kiernan's way, which is a little bit interesting considering she has the most goals and assists on the team.
Yeah, they're looking to try to move it through some different people on offense.
An interesting thing that Luke and I were talking about earlier is that the leading assister has 19 assists, which means Chatham is big on ISO ball and scoring themselves. So we have a huge team play sort of offense against a very ISO offense, which is very interesting for this game.
Yeah, Summit's really stopped them here. I mean, they're up a goal.
Yeah,
they're gonna need a turnover here.
Chatham still not even looking towards Ashley Kiernan. They're not even trying to pass her the ball. Instead, they're trying to go themselves, which is very interesting. But Chatham gets the call they want, and that is Summit is absolutely outraged with that call.
Gonna be an 8-meter shot there. Caitlin Walsh is gonna need a step up for Summit yet again.
Big 8-meter for the draw girl, Carly Fronafel. 5-4 with 9 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. This is a huge shot. Oh, what a save! Another big save on 8-meter.
Summit getting the quick clear here. They know the Chatham ride is great. They're really just going to try to not let their ride set up.
Yeah, there's too many open girls for Chatham to set up their ride. This is not what Chatham wanted here. Chatham did not want to give Summit the chance to get there clear, but Summit was able to pretty easily get there clear. And CC Webb's going to have to take it over herself. And then she'll look to give it to Jane Freeman.
Great clear there by CC Webb. She's a defender, but she can still handle the ball very well.
9 minutes left on the clock. No reason for Summit to go fast. They're just going to take their time and slow it down. Look for the shot that they want. If they go up 2 here, this could be crucial.
Summit's going to need a very long possession here, not forcing anything. Just looking for a cutter on the crease, maybe.
Yeah, definitely Summit's aim will probably be to go behind, but while they have time, they're just going to cycle it around. There's no reason for them to really sort of initiate a dodge and possibly lose the ball if there's no defender on them.
This Summit defense is only getting better in the clutch. I mean, they're really just stepping up when it really matters.
Yeah, we've seen Caitlin Walsh just get better with time, and really Chatham has to do something soon because Summit's just going to throw it around for as long as they can. And this is a much-needed rest for the Summit defense. Now they're going to be at full strength coming back after this possession. But Riley has room, and she's just going to take it out. There's really no point for Riley to go anywhere, so she's just going to, every time that there's not really a wide open place to go, they're just going to take it out and just slow it down. Jane Freeman looking to go to her right.
Summit has liked Jane Freeman's matchup all day.
Oh, they had an open girl, but a big ground ball from Abby Echevelli to keep possession for Summit. Yeah, Jane Freeman on the ISO has been a big look for Summit.
Maggie DeFabio is going to go downhill here.
They're going to double DeFabio, leaving someone open. It's Ashley Thomas!
Oh, and she scored!
Big time goal, Ashley Thomas. And that's a timeout, Chatham.
That's some great ball moving by Summit. Just getting the slide, and once they slide, Chatham just did not recover in time. Summit's just taking that advantage. They're up 2 with 7 minutes left. They're in great position in this game.
Yeah, there didn't really seem to be a need for the double there, but Chatham went for it, and unfortunately, they doubled and left a girl very open, and there were just too many girls, and Ashley Thomas wide open right on the crease. She just turned around, and really great placement. Not much Chatham could do there. But 7 minutes left in this game, 6-4, Summit leads. That was a huge goal for Summit.
Yeah, that was a great play shot by Ashley Thomas, catching on the crease, takes a hit, but she just turns around and finishes.
Yeah, I mean, that really, not only does that lift up Summit spirits, but that really hurts Chatham there. It's been a 1-goal game for a long time. They've had shots that they've wanted, but they really haven't been able to convert. And really, it just comes up to how Caitlin Walsh has played in this game. She's been absolutely fantastic, stopping all these Chatham girls on their 8 meters and not letting them really attack.
Chatham's going to need a big effort here to come back in this game. They are getting hyped up on the sideline right now, ready to go back in. This is a good timeout from Chatham, really just letting their players rest for a second and get back into the game with the stoppage of the momentum for Summit.
Yeah, 7 minutes down 2. The one unfortunate thing for Chatham is, as we've seen in this game, this has been a very low-scoring game. We haven't seen a lot of goals, and so this is a bad one for Chatham to give up because 2 goals in 7 minutes hasn't really been a thing in this game.
I mean, Chatham's only scored 4 goals his entire game. They have 7 minutes to put 2 in here, but we saw at halftime in transition, they can catch the Summit defense out of line and maybe sneak in a quick one.
Yeah, and we've definitely seen a more dominating performance from Carly Fronefel, as she has really just used her height to her advantage against Lauren Riley, and has sort of figured something out in this game, which is that she's taller and she's bigger, so she can just reach up and get the ball.
If Lauren Riley can win this draw for Summit, it can put them in an amazing position for the rest of the game.
Winning this draw would be huge for Summit. It would be huge for the fans who are really stepping it up for their team.
Well, that's right to Maggie DeFabio.
Yeah, when the ball's in the air, even if it's a tough catch, she's just going to make it. She's really big off the draw for this team.
Yeah, I mean, Lauren Riley lost a few draws, but really getting back into the groove here. Summit can just take as long as they want on offense. 6:40 on the clock, up 2. They're not going to force anything here.
Yeah, definitely Chatham is now needing to press out a little bit more. Just 6 minutes and 30 seconds left for them to get. They got to get the ball because they don't need 1 goal, they need 2. So they have to really play this quickly. But again, Summit's going to be able to take their time. Oh, they tried to find a cutter, but it fell right to Ashley Thomas.
Summit kind of gets a break of luck there. You getting that right to Ashley Thomas. That might as well been a turnover.
Yeah, thank God Ashley Thomas was there. It seemed like the ball was going to go out, but Ashley Thomas was just standing right there, and the ball went right into her stick. Again, though, Chatham sort of holding off a little bit, and it's an interesting move with 6 minutes left in the game. Time really running out, and Summit's just going to hold it out for as long as possible. But the ball's down, and that's Chatham ball with 6 minutes to go.
I mean, that's some good defense by Chatham. Summit really could have burned a lot of clock there. Chatham's in a great position to come back in this game.
Yeah, that really wasn't what Summit wanted with the ball. By dropping the ball, they just lost possession. If they could have just thrown and catched it around for a little while longer, it would have forced Chatham into having to double and having to get the ball really quickly.
Summit's ride here is great. Chatham's having a hard time keeping the ball.
Yeah, Summit is riding really well here. And finally, they'll be able to get it out, and Carly Fronefel will start the attack. She'll give it to Collapse.
5 minutes on the clock here.
5 minutes to go in a 2-goal game. Time really running out for Chatham. They have to dodge quickly. Again, we have CC Webb has found her way to guarding Kiernan, which is exactly what Summit wants here. They want CC on Kiernan. That's the preferable matchup for them.
Yeah, Kiernan, I mean, she has no goals today. But really great stifling defense from Susanna O'Connell, not letting Summit go anywhere. Susanna O'Connell, the freshman, really stepped up on defense for Summit this year.
Wow.
Oh, what a save.
Just, again, really great defense from Summit, and it forced Chatham into a bad shot they did not want to take.
They keep getting good opportunities, but there's only so much they can do. Kaylin Walsh is making every single stop in cage.
Yeah, that's a really veteran timeout right there. CC Webb looked like she was going to be doubled and did not have someone to throw the ball to. And, I mean, that shows. He got the timeout off, did not really let Chatham even try to get the ball, and now Summit's going to really get the clear they want. And, I mean, if they get the ball up, they're going to be able to take off a lot of clock if Chatham doesn't double team. So Chatham needs to get the ball now.
Yeah, Summit, there's only 4 minutes left of the clock. I think if Summit, they don't even need to score here. If they burn 2 or 3 minutes, they're in a very good position to win this game. They just can't throw the ball away. They were not staying very calm last possession, and I think that kind of showed.
Yeah, we've definitely seen a Summit team who's they sort of gotten a little nervous with time running out. I mean, it is the semifinals of the TOC, but if they could take off 2 or 3 minutes, it's going to be a really big problem for Chatham to get back into this game. Again, 4 minutes and 12 seconds left. Summit leading Chatham 6-4. Teams are going to come out, and really, Summit has to get, they need to get a big clear here.
Grace Mott is going to start with the ball. They're going to look to maybe just move it fast to someone else.
We've seen last year in a game against Rumson that they lost. It was Grace Motter who was really big on the clear. She was always running it up herself. And with 30 seconds left in the game, Mike Walsh trusted her to run the ball up and try to get a goal. So I'm expecting Motter to just run this herself and just run by everybody who tries to stop her.
You could see the redirect back to Maggie DeFabio here, though. Yeah.
They are going to go to DeFabio. So they have 2, and yeah, DeFabio is just going to run herself. Sophia Claps trying to stop her, but DeFabio is going to have to go backwards, and O'Connell will go all the way back to Walsh. But again, an open DeFabio. And she goes right by Claps. Ooh! Yellow card for Claps. And that's a tough one for them. It's a really tough call for Chatham as time is running out for them. Again, DeFabio will have Jane Middleton covering her, but she'll go straight back. And they'll go all the way back to Caitlin Walsh.
Summit really has all the time in the world here. They can just stay patient. 3:35 in the clock, they're just burning it.
And there's a wide open girl. It's Maddie Ducey. And she'll get down to the other side. And there's an open Jane Freeman with room. And Summit again will just look to slow it.
Summit's just going to hold it behind X here. They're just going to burn away the clock, make Chatham try to press them out and get a takeaway.
Yes, if Summit has to figure out the fact that they can just really take all the time off the clock and force Chatham out, force Chatham to be doubling. But again, Summit really just going to cycle it around. They're going to try to run off as much clock as possible. The ball's down.
The ball.
Oh, it's scooped up.
Chatham's going down in transition, but
she was absolutely crushed. There were so many girls all over. She had nowhere to go with the ball.
Yeah. Oh, what a
really good defense.
Ashley Thomas coming up with the check there. Chatham's kind of panicking here.
2 minutes and 40 seconds left. 6-4 Summit leads. Time is running out for Chatham.
Chatham's going to try to make a quick dodge here.
Middleton will give it to Fronefell. Coughlin with the ball. Due to the fact that Sophia Claps got a yellow card, Summit is currently up one person.
Yeah,
CC Webb just gonna sit in the middle and let the time run.
CC Webb just has a free slide. Someone on Chatham's gonna be able to have to go to 2 people here to get a goal.
Yeah, there's always, since they're able to double, they're always able to have a free slide because no one has to help out. Oh, really good check. And is that a yellow card? That is a yellow card for Abby Icavelli.
Abby Icavelli tries to get the check on Kiernan coming around. Hits her in the face, I think.
That is huge for Chatham.
Yeah, if Chatham stayed man down there, it's going to be very hard for them to score.
She get back in.
Whenever she goes back on the field.
40. It's 3 seconds.
It's an 8-meter for Chatham, and if they can score this, we're looking at 1 minute and 49 seconds left in a 1-goal game. It's currently 6-4 Summit, but Chatham needs this here. Caitlin Walsh looking for another big-time stop for her team.
3 seconds for...
Oh, I cannot believe it. Ashley Kiernan, huge goal. 1 minute and 46 seconds left. We are looking at a 6-5 game.
I mean, wow, what a goal from Ashley Kiernan. No goals on the day, finally steps up late in the game. That's a tough call on the yellow card for Icavelli. This is going to be a pivotal draw here. If Summit can win this, they might as well be able to burn the entire clock of the game out.
Biggest draw of the season right here. Everything is in on this game.
Everything
is
on the line.
Going absolutely crazy. This one draw means everything.
Lauren Riley, just a sophomore, is really stepping up in this game. But
due to the yellow card, Summit was able to just drop an attackman. Instead, they have 3 attackmen instead of 4.
She's got to wait till possession occurs.
Get off. Get off. 145.
Claps allowed to come in when possession occurs.
So in 1 second, Claps will be back in. I'm not sure why they're going to make her wait on the side for 1 second, but she's going to sit here. And even if Summit wins this draw, Chatham's going to be able to double team because they're up 1 person. This is a big draw. Ball's up.
Maggie DeFabio comes out with it.
Huge play from Maggie DeFabio. But now Chatham's going to double, so that they need to get the ball. They have to double and lock off.
Summit's just going to be running for their lives here. Lily Spinner just running around.
Oh,
what a check!
but it stays with Summit.
Lily Spinner is just not going to stop running.
She is sprinting in circles. Chatham has to get the ball, but Lily Spinner is fast. She is gunning by all of them.
Oh, but she loses it.
Chatham has it. 1 minute and 11 seconds left on the clock. Chatham is going to get possession.
Summit's trying to ride here. They can't let Chatham get it up. Just trying to waste all the time for Chatham that's possible.
Kaylee Coughlin with a minute left. Again, Chatham has nowhere to go with the ball. They're stuck in their own half. They have to get the ball out. But there's nowhere for them to go. 50 seconds on the clock. Time is running out on Chatham.
Chatham's pushing it down.
Here comes Chatham. 40 seconds on the clock.
Oh, but she doesn't see it.
She did not find the wide open cutter. Is that?
Summit's going to be offsides.
Summer was offsides. Chatham's fans are going crazy. Time is 38 seconds on the clock. 6-5 Summit. Chatham looking to find a cutter here. They got to do something. CC Webb shadowing Ashley Kiernan.
Maggie Fabio is going to have to recover back in here.
There's a cutter.
Oh, a save. Who can come up with the ball? It's going to be Chatham ball. It's going to be Chatham ball.
28 seconds on the clock.
That's not a shot!
Summit coach is screaming that it wasn't a shot, but it's going to be Chatham ball. 25 seconds on the clock. Chatham has to go. Clock down to 20. They'll get it
back up. Number 8 wide open. She shoots. Oh, she scores!
My God. I can't believe it. 6-all. Chatham and Summit are tied in this game. You have to give props to Chatham for fighting back in this. Just a really great shot from Kaylee Coughlin. But that is really upsetting for Summit.
They had the 5-3 lead, just haven't been able to get the greatest offense going. Some bad turnovers when they were trying to burn possession.
Yeah, struggling on offense and also losing a player was really big. Chatham is still up 1 player.
There's still 15 seconds on the clock. Summit or Chatham may be able to go down here and get a quick goal.
A quick goal would be huge in this. With 15 seconds left, we're tied. Biggest draw. Now, I guess it is the biggest draw of the game.
Lauren Riley,
this is a huge one here. Ball's up. Summit has it.
He's going down. Oh, Lily Spinner can't come up with it,
It was a low pass and Spinner couldn't get it. Time's going to run out. We are going to overtime at Summit High School Field. What a game this is. This is absolutely...
Chatham has all the momentum here.
Welcome back to Summit High School Field. This game has been absolutely incredible. It is 6-6 going to overtime. And now here's something to note. Abby Icavelli got a yellow card earlier in the 4th quarter, and she is going to have to serve that for 11 more seconds, and which means that Summit will be man down for 11 more seconds.
Yeah, I mean, that was a big penalty. Summit I don't know, the defense, the 7-meter shots can be very hard to stop by Kiernan. That one slips through, but then 15 seconds left. Chatham slips another one by, sending it to OT. All the momentum is in Chatham's favor now. Someone on Summit is going to need to step up and make a play.
Yes, Summit definitely needs something offensively. They've got to get something going. They had a commanding first half, but this second half was not as strong. And we saw Chatham just come roaring back. And Summit, they're going to choose to be 1 attackman down, which makes total sense. They're just going to kind of, if they get the ball, they're going to try to run around the clock for 11 more seconds. But 3 minutes on this overtime clock.
It has been a battle at the draw today.
Yeah, this draw has been an absolute war, honestly. And winning the draw has proved to be extremely important in this game. And this, again, is just a huge draw. This really, if you win the draw, the game is really looking to go in your favor.
Oh, Maggie DeFabio goes up for it.
DeFabio with another big time ground ball. Clock's at 2:54. Ashley Thomas is going to come out of the box. And she's good to go. So the yellow card is officially finally served. Clock is out.
Summit has possession here. This is a big play. I mean, that's a great draw from Lauren Riley there. Maggie DeFabio just goes up and gets it.
Yeah, that's a huge play from DeFabio. Clock really wasn't going towards them. You know, we had them serving a penalty, and she was able to get it and just run it around. And now they're all even. 2 minutes left. Summit just looking to get into their offense.
Summit's gonna try to slow it down here.
Freeman to her right.
Freeman.
She'll take it behind.
They like their matchup all day.
Ball with Spinner. Summit, as Mike Walsh just said, looking for the back door. Zanelli. She's gonna give it behind. Now Summit
is matchup behind. Lily Spinner, watch the inside roll here. Oh, she doesn't hit it.
Spinner will go to DeFabio. They're clearing out for DeFabio. DeFabio is gonna dodge right. She'll take a shot.
Oh, what a save by Sherman.
Big save from Elizabeth Sherman. That is not good for Summit. Chatham has the ball, but again, short times. There's only 3 minutes in overtime. We're looking at 1 minute and 30 seconds for Chatham.
Whoa, big check. Will there be a card?
No card. It's just a foul. That's fine for Summit. What they need to do is not.
Chatham is not happy about that.
Chatham
call.
does
She
not
went down hard.
love that. She got crushed. But there is not going to be a yellow card administered to a Summit player, and they will stay all even. 1 minute and 28 seconds. Chatham has room. They're going to clear it out.
Chatham. I mean, that's a good look by Maggie DeFabio. She just has to place that better. I think they might have been able to get a better look there.
Yeah, I think definitely Coach Mike Walsh would have liked to take a little bit more time, look for, just really run off as much clock as possible, because now Chatham has 1 minute to win this game.
1 minute.
Good D by Summit. Oh, and a pick!
DeFabio balls on the ground. She comes up with it.
Gets back her shot.
And it's a timeout.
Timeout from Summit. What a hit from Maggie DeFabio. She doesn't get the goal, but she's just working to get it back. This could be her final game ever, and she's just stepping up here.
Yeah, she is stepping up. She knows what she has to do in this game, and definitely, I think that was a little bit of a predetermined on Chatham's side. From the start, she was looking for the pass behind. It almost seemed like it was a play that Chatham was looking for, and Maggie DeFabio just came out of nowhere and picked it off. They threw it right into her stick. So 47 seconds now for Summit to clear and go get a goal.
I think Summit, this is just enough time for them. I think they put Lily Spinner, Jane Freeman on the ISO on the winger at X, and I think they're going to get a goal for you.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
But what a stop from Maggie DeFabio there, just really stepping up in her final season here at Summit.
Yeah, this could be the last game for these Summit seniors, so they are really willing to put everything out for this game, and they know they have to go quick. They have 47 seconds, but we saw Chatham score with short time, so it's not impossible.
Yeah, I mean, Summit, 47 seconds, that's more than enough time for them to get the ball down, settle for maybe 5 to 10 seconds, and then go to cage, maybe get 1 or 2 opportunities.
Yeah, again, we're looking at Grace Motter, who is going to be clearing it herself. She's going to look to run. She has Maggie DeFabio behind her, and Summit has to get a quick clear. They don't want to bring another overtime into this. There's no reason to bring in another draw. They have possession here. They want to look to get the best shot possible here.
Biggest thing here is just not turning the ball over. If anything, Summit's just gonna want to go down and burn clock. If Chatham can get possession back in their zone, maybe in a man-up situation, that's gonna be bad for Summit.
Yeah, they'd rather get nothing and not get a shot than turn the ball over and give Chatham a chance to win.
Fabio's gonna look to just wheel it herself.
Fabio has a girl.
Hits a Lily Spinner. Stays inbound on the sideline. She looks like she's gonna go to cage.
They're saying she has numbers, but they're gonna slow it down. 30 seconds. Time running down.
Ashley Thomas.
Thomas back to Spinner. Spinner again. She's gonna look for a cutter here. Clock down to 20 seconds. Time running out. high pass, but Jane Freeman catches it. Jane Freeman. She's gonna dodge right.
Side. She's good! Jane Freeman's good! She has it! Sends Chatham home! Summit wins it!
Alright, Luca, in this time, let's just review who are your 3 key players from this game. Who do you think had a huge effect on this game?
I think the key players for Summit had to be CC Webb, Maggie DeFabio, and Jane Freeman. Jane Freeman with that OT game-winning goal. That is absolutely amazing for Summit.
Did the goal get called off?
Is the goal being called off? What is happening? They're checking her stick real quick. It's green. The goal stays.
Goal stands. Summit wins 7-6. They are headed to the TOC finals. What a game. Really, when they needed her, Jane Freeman on the ISO, and just big plays from this team. As you said, Maggie DeFabio, if the ball was up, she was getting it. These draws, it was her all game. And just a great performance from Summit. But credit to Chatham where it's due. They did a great job to fight back in this game. And really, they're going to be a force next year. Just a great team.
Yeah, Summit is all in now in the TOC final, playing the winner of Oakland and Morristown, 2 tough teams that Summit has faced earlier in the year.
Yeah, thank you very much for tuning in.